Welcome everyone, Namaste, welcome on day 16 of the yoga challenge. We're almost getting till the end. So today is going to be a mindful yoga. Mindful meaning that we really want to bring all our awareness to everything what's happening into our body. So breath wise and also just body wise. So whatever we stretch, whatever muscle we engage. So kind of a slow practice, really mindful. So no vinyasa flow today is mostly going to be related to hatha yoga, so a bit more of a traditional yoga. And yeah, just do your own level. I will always offer some modification. No props, no block or pillow needed for this practice. And just do at your own pace. Are you guys ready? So let's all meet here on our mat into a comfortable cross-legged pose. So make sure here to find a comfortable seat. And just completely relaxing here the hands on the knees. You can make sure to sit nice and tall, grounding the two sitting bones and just relaxing the shoulders. You can relax your arm, rest your hand on the knees and completely let go of any tension that you may hold onto your face muscle, to your neck, to your shoulder. And let's take a few mindful breaths, taking a deep inhale through the nose. And a deep exhale through the nose again. Take another deep breath in, feeling your lungs. And a deep breath out. Just continue to breathe at your own pace. Just noticing here your belly expand and the chest as you breathe in. And then eventually the belly coming back as you breathe out. Just feel the ground beneath you. Feel the natural movement of your body as you breathe. And just feel here this tension just washing away as you relax a little bit more. Take a few more deep breaths. And as you inhale, bringing the two hands to the heart space. One more deep breath through the nose. And as you exhale, slowly bow down your head. Namaste everyone, and welcome for today's practice. So here you can bring the two hands on the knees, and as you inhale, slightly leaning forward. And then let's start here to make circle here to one side, and then on the back. Then the other side, and back forward. So just making here circle with the chest. Just enjoying those little circle movements as you breathe. Make sure to ground the two sitting bones at all times. It doesn't have to be so big. Just finding here a nice motion with your body. Good. One more circle on this side. Good. Inhale, coming back forward, and let's reverse the circle. Exhale as you come on the back, then side. Inhale forward. Exhale as you come on the back. Two more cycles here, just linking the motion with your breath. Nice. And coming back here to the center. And as you inhale, let's grab into our opposite elbow on the top of here your head. Inhale as you pull the elbows out. And as you exhale, gently leaning here to the right side, very gentle, grounding the two sitting bones. You can look above here, the left side. Good. Inhale back to the center and exhale, tilting here to the left. Very gentle. Good. Inhale back to the center, this time reaching both arms up. And as you exhale, open up the elbows, cactus arms. So make sure here to draw the shoulder blade inward. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Good, last one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Good. And inhale, reaching up. Exhale, just leaning forward, just using the two hands to walk yourself. Maybe dropping here the elbows on the mat, just the forearm, and just letting the weight of the chest and the head gently pulling down. You can sway slightly side to side, maybe staying here on your hands is really up to you. And then as you inhale, let's moving into tabletop. Up, you can bring the two knees right below the hips, two hands right below the shoulder. Mindful coquette here. So let's be aware here of all the movements of your spine from the tailbone all the way up to your head. Ready? As you inhale, send the tailbone up, open up the chest and look up. And as you exhale, round the spine, so tucking the tailbone in and tucking the chin to the chest. Few more times. Inhale, arch the back, look up. Exhale as you round. Good. Inhale, arch, come into your cow. And exhale, round. Good. Last one. Inhale, arch, looking up. And exhale, round. Good. Coming back here to neutral, so tabletop, keeping the hips aligned with the knee. And as you exhale, just walking the hands forward. Puppy pose. Make sure to lengthen and dropping the chest as close as you can to the ground. Feel free to either rest maybe the chin, maybe the forehead here on the mat. Keep on breathing. Another deep breath. And as you inhale, let's slide the body all the way down to the mat, so you actually completely lie down. You can close the two legs together, gentle cobra. As you inhale, slowly lift the chest up, very gentle here. And exhale as you release. So here, active movements. Make sure to squeeze the legs together to be grounded on the mat, so it's active pose. Let's go 2 more times. Inhale, lift up the chest, rolling the shoulder back. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, lift up the chest. Stay here, breathe deeply. Just very gentle here. Let's engage our lower back muscle. And then slowly bringing the 2 forearms here on the mat to a Sphinx pose. Make sure to really press the elbows down to the mat to lift up the chest. So thinking about pressing the chest forward. Good, you can stay here. And then bending here the right knee. You can stay here if you want. If you want to go deeper here to the quad stretch, you can grab the top of the foot and slightly pressing the foot down to the mat. Keep on breathing. Continue to lift up the chest here. So actively pressing the left elbow to the mat. And exhale, slowly release. Let's go to the other side. So open up here the shoulder, bending the left knee, grounding into the left foot, and slightly pressing the foot, yes, down. So both activation here of the legs and here the chest by pressing the elbow down. Good. And as you exhale, slowly release. Let's tuck the toes and find downward facing dog. You can move from table and then lifting the knees, lifting the hips up, and just bending one foot after the one knee after the other one. Just walking the dog. Maybe turning the heels side to side, any motion that feels good to release any tension to the back of the legs and the shoulders. Good. Now keeping your down dog still, and as you inhale, coming to your high plank very slowly, moving forward, so shoulders slightly above the wrist. Good. Tune in, don't hold the breath, holding here. And exhale, down dog, sending the hips all the way back and up towards the sky. Good, 1 breath to reset. Let's go 2 more. Inhale, high plank, rolling the spine, coming forward. Long deep breath, holding there, engaging the core, squeezing the legs together. And exhale, down dog. 1 more breath. Good, last one everyone. Inhale, high plank. And as you exhale, drop the knees, then the chest and the chin to the mat. 8 limb pose. Inhale, cobra, slide in. Don't forget to squeeze the legs together. Roll the shoulder back. And as we inhale, gentle lift of the chest. And exhale, release. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog, all the way back. Good, another breath. Nice. And as you inhale, 3-legged dog, lifting the right leg up all the way up to the sky. So make sure to press the chest closer to your leg. You can bend the knee here and open up the hips. So sticking the right hip on top of the left one. Be careful to keep the shoulders square. Long deep breath. So feeling it here, a deeper stretch to the left hamstring and a nice opening here to the hip flexor. Just being mindful of what everything's going on here onto your body. And as you exhale, coming to low lunge, so step in between the two hands, dropping the back knee and the back toes. And inhale, chest up. Exhale, melting the hips down. So quick check here on the low lunge. Make sure to have the front knee right above the ankle. To keep the chest really vertical, so tucking the belly button in and just completely relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Now the deep breath. Inhale, reach up a little bit more. Exhale, open up the elbows, cactus arm, gentle arch of the back. So thinking about pressing the heart up towards the ceiling. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, two hands inside of the leg. And let's heel toe the foot here to the side of the mat so we can find the lizard. First of all, right hand on the knee. Inhale. And as you exhale, pressing the knee out and gently twisting the chest to the right. So nice opening here to the outside of the hip. If you want to take a step further, you can always bend the back leg and grab into the foot, maybe for a quad stretch, but this is optional. And inhale, coming back to the center. Exhale, walking the hands forward, just a resting lizard, maybe going a little bit lower. Feel free just to bounce the hips side to side, just noticing everything what's happening here to the hips. Nice deep opening into a lizard pose. Just bouncing, moving there. Don't forget to breathe deeply, especially using nice and long exhalation. And as you inhale, slowly pressing yourself back up. Let's heel toe the foot to the middle of the mat and then step back to your downward facing dog. Up, big step to the back. You can walk on the spot, paddle in, paddle out, walking on the spot. And let's go together on the left. As you inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. You can bend the knee and open up the hip. So sticking the left hip on top of the right one. Keep on pressing the chest closer to your leg. Nice, so enjoying here this nice opening of the hip and a deeper stretch to the right hamstring. And exhale, step in between the two hands, low lunge, dropping the back knee and the back toes. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, melting the hips down. So make sure here to really melt down. If the back knee hurts, you can slightly press on the top of the back foot just to remove some weight. Make sure to turn the hips forward, shoulder relaxed, so you can reach both arms up. Inhale, reach up one more time. Exhale, cactus arm, open up the elbows on the side. Good, you can stay here. Option to slightly giving a gentle back bend. So back bend using the core and thinking about pressing the chest up towards the sky. And inhale, reaching up. Exhale, both hands inside of the leg. Let's heel toe the foot to the outside edge of the mat. And then coming into a lizard. So first, left hand into the knee, inhale. And exhale, twisting here to the left. Rolling the shoulder back, maybe looking back toward the room, toward the back of the room. Good, you can stay here. Option to bend into the back knee so you can grab for a deeper stretch here to the right quad. Be careful to protect your knee here. Open up here. Just another deep breath. And inhale, coming back to the center. Exhale, resting lizard. You can slowly walk the hands forward, eventually dropping the elbows on the mat, and you can just sway side to side. Just enjoying here a nice deep opening to your hip flexor. Keep on breathing. Hip opening is quite of my favorite group of pose. We tend to hold a lot of emotion here. This is what you can feel whenever you're super tight. So let's enjoy those hip openers right now. Good. And as you inhale, slowly pressing yourself back up. Let's heel toe the foot to the middle of the mat and then press back into downward facing dog. Keep on walking on the spot. Nice. And on the next inhale, let's slowly walk the feet to the top of the mat. Halfway up, flat back. Exhale as you fold. So stay here into a standing forward fold. You can bend the two knees to have the stomach here closer to your thigh and just grabbing into your opposite elbow and sway side to side. Maybe shaking the head yes, Nodding the head no, just release and let go any tension on your neck. Good. And as you inhale, roll the spine all the way up to standing, reaching both arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's go one more time. Mindful movement and breathing. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, standing forward fold. Let's stay there. 2 cycles of breath. Deep breath in. Long exhale out. One more. Deep breath in. Long exhale out. As you inhale, reach up, both arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Mindful breathing and movement. Inhale, rise. Exhale as you fold. Good. 2 cycles of breath. Don't forget to keep a slight bend into the knees. Everyone needs it. Good. And as you inhale, reaching up, both arms up. Exhale, a deep sigh out through the mouth. Just let it all go. Just any tension, anything you're holding into, just let it wash away. And then let's release the 2 hands by the side. Open up here the 2 feet, maybe hip width distance, so you may have like 5 centimeters space. And as you inhale, coming to the chair, you can bend the 2 knees, sweep the fingers, and reach the arms overhead. Inhale, reach up. Exhale as you melt the hips nice and low, tucking the belly button in. So chair pose, all the weight on the heels. So from the chair, let's come to bear pose. So from bear, we're gonna bring the chest parallel here to the mat. Make sure to sit nice and low. Kind of resting here the belly on your thigh, right? So make sure to sit really all the way to the back. Inhale back to the chair, lifting the chest. Exhale, bear pose. So dropping here the belly onto your thigh. Last one. Inhale, chair. Exhale, bear pose. Good, so take your time, breathe deeply. And then eventually, warrior 1, right foot step back, tilting the foot 45 degrees, and then lifting the chest, both arms up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arm, open up by the side. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Good. From warrior 1, let's open up to warrior 2, so tilting here the chest to the right, bringing the back foot 90 degrees, so take your time to check in into the warrior 2. Front heel is right on the middle of the back foot, and whenever you have the legs, let's go and open up the 2 arms by the side. Another deep breath. And as you inhale, sliding forward, exhale, leaning to the back leg, reverse the warrior, sending the left shoulder to the back, feeling a nice extension here to the left side. And inhale, come back, warrior 2. Let's straighten the front leg, coming into Trikonasana, sliding again forward. Exhale as you drop the bottom hands, using the core to hold the chest. Another deep breath. Good, so actively engaging the 2 legs, so pressing both feet really down towards the ground. And inhale, lift up the chest. Let's turn here the left toes inward, up-funding a prasarita. You can always keep a slight bend on the knees. Inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, start folding forward like someone's pulling you here. Be careful not to round down, but keep on reaching forward like really someone is pulling you. Again, with our breath, inhale, reach forward. And exhale, continue to drop. Maybe bringing here the 2 hands on the same line of the feet. Imagine like you have a thread coming out of your crown, reaching forward at all times, and really here bending from the hips. Keep on breathing. Good. And inhale, halfway up, flat back, keeping the hands on the mat. Let's turn the left toes to the top of the mat, bending the leg, and then press back to downward facing dog all the way back. Keep on walking on the spot. And eventually walking the feet in between the 2 hands, halfway up, flat back. Exhale as you fold. And inhale, reaching up, both arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. You can maybe shake up the 2 legs to eventually release the hands by the side. Let's open up the feet, hip width distance. Ready for the chair? Good. One more deep breath first. Nice. And on the next inhale, coming to your chair, Uttanasana, bending the 2 knees, sweeping the fingers and reaching up. Inhale up. Exhale, melting down, locking the pelvic in, sitting nice and low. Inhale, chair. Exhale, back to bear pose, bringing here the chest parallel to the ground, so make sure to sit maybe a little bit more on the back. Inhale, chair. Exhale, bear. Good, last one. Inhale, chair, lift up. Exhale, bear pose. Let's hold here, warrior one. Left foot step back, turning the foot 45 degrees, and then inhale, lift up. So make sure here to have the hips facing forward at the same direction here as your shoulders. Warrior one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arm, open up the elbows by your side. Inhale, reach up again. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Good. And let's pivot here the chest to the left, finding a warrior two. So very slowly pivot. Back foot here is 90 degrees, melting here the front knee. And whenever you have your strong foundation, let's go and open up. I'm gonna face you. Open up the two arms by your side. Long deep breath. And as you inhale, sliding forward and then leaning to the back leg, reverse the warrior. Sending the right shoulder to the back. Good. And inhale back to warrior two. Let's straighten the front leg and then coming into Trikonasana. Let's go again. Inhale, slide forward. And exhale, dropping the bottom hand, shifting the gaze up. Take another deep breath. Use the core. Good. So don't put so much weight into the bottom hand, really active here into your Trikonasana. And as you inhale, slowly coming up, let's turn the right toes inward, but this time let's interlock the fingers on the back, straighten the arms so you can open up the chest. Are you guys ready? Prasarita. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, let's start very slowly and mindfully, so take your time to fall forward. Let's go again with our breath. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale, continue to drop. So here, as the chest comes down, you can gently pull here the two arms up, giving another deep stretch here to your shoulders. Remember, you can always keep a slight bend onto the knees. So wide leg into stretch, Prasarita. Feeling a nice, gentle, deep stretch into your legs. And exhale, let's release the hands on the mat. Inhale, halfway up, flat back, hands on the mat. Let's turn the right toes back to the top of the mat, framing the foot so you can step back here into your downward facing dog. Good, keep on breathing. Good. And on the next inhale, let's walk yourself all the way forward in between the two hands, halfway up. Exhale as you fold. And inhale, reach up, both arms up. And exhale, hands to the heart center. You can shake up the legs, shake it out. And eventually releasing the two hands on the side. We're gonna practice a balancing pose here together, the dancer pose. So as we warm up the whole body, a little bit of a back bend and strength. So be careful here on the dancer, not to lean forward so much, but rather keeping the chest as vertical as you can. Let's go together, right side. So start shifting all the weight here onto the left leg, and then let's grab onto the right foot and make sure not to open up the knee on the side whenever you kick, but rather keeping them quite aligned. So whenever you kick on the back, you know, it's kind of the same line, so be careful not to open up. Get it? So rolling the shoulder back, let's go again. So here the key is to kick the foot into the hand, so actively using the pressure of the leg, all right? You can use the left arm as a balance. Inhale deeply, rolling the shoulder back. And exhale, start to kick the foot into the hand. Very gentle, so very mindful here. Noticing here the pressure, walking into your balance, your intuition, your grounding. Take another deep breath. Good. And as you exhale, let's slowly release, dropping the leg, reaching both arms up, and exhale, standing forward fold, grabbing onto your opposite elbow. This feels amazing, just to decompress here the lower back. Just shake it out. And as you inhale, slowly roll the spine all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Ready for the left. Take your time here, you have all the time in the world. Make sure here to shift your weight, just going step by step, very gentle. It's completely fine if you fall down. Simply come back on the pose, just be patient with yourself. So grabbing here into the left knee, left foot, rolling the shoulder back, got it. Make sure to have the knees close together, and then bringing the right hand here as a support for your balancing pose. And whenever you're ready, slowly kicking the foot into the hands, keeping the chest as vertical as you can. Keep on breathing. Long deep breath. Holding there. Good. Walking into your grounding, your intuition. Just feeling here the focus, sharp mind. And as you exhale, slowly release. Reaching both arms up. And exhale, eventually standing forward fold just to decompress here the lower back. Just long deep breath, let it go. And then eventually bending the knees, and let's heel toe the feet here as wide as the mat with the toes pointing out, so you can sit here into a Malasana yogic squat. Two palms together, kind of pressing here the knees into the elbows into the knees, so you can open up the hips a little bit more. Feel free just to sway side to side, any motion that feels good into your yogic squat. This is an amazing pose just to lift up a little bit energy whenever we work on the hips actually. Keep on breathing. And then eventually an in control sitting on the mat. You know what's next because you all know me now. Navasana, squeezing the legs together, actively using the core, rolling the shoulder back. Keep on breathing, holding there. If it's too easy for you, maybe you want to try into the V-shaped Navasana. Make sure to roll the shoulder back to lengthen the spine. Another deep breath. And exhale, finally release very gently into low Navasana. Not here yet. Inhale back to Navasana. One more time. And exhale, Dandasana, releasing the legs and finding here the grounding with the two sitting bones. You can shake it out. Make sure to scoop the hips a little bit more on the back. And let's go on a seated forward fold. So let's go step by step. Really make sure that you have a straight spine here. So you can always keep a slight bend on the knees. And as you inhale, reaching both arms up, make sure to lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, let's start very gently folding forward. So be careful not to dive down and round the spine, but rather reaching forward as you lift up the chest really forward. Inhale again, and exhale, continue with your breath. Inhale, maybe this is enough for you, so you can keep the knees bended, so you really want to bring the stomach closer to your thigh, so that eventually you can find ease into the pose. Just keep on breathing. Finding your own edge, not forcing anything. You can meditate here on the toes, you can meditate. Just notice, scanning your whole body, feeling the stretch here, from your calf to the back of the knees, to your thigh, even to your glutes, as well as your lower back here. You really want to lengthen the lower back. Good, another deep breath. And as you inhale, let's slowly release. You can use the two hands here on the side. Let's go to a counter pose, the up plank. Bringing one hand distance to the back, turning the fingertips towards your body, rolling the shoulder back. And as you inhale, lift up the hip, dropping the head down, pointing the toes. Up plank. Keep on breathing. Nice. And exhale, slowly release. You can shake it out. And then let's lie down all the way down to the mat. You can hug your two knees onto your chest, Apanasana, giving your spine a gentle massage. Good. And then finally, bridge pose here, bringing the two soles of the feet on the mat. You should be able here to touch the back of the heels. And as you inhale, let's mindfully imprint the lower back on the mat, and then lift up the hips, and then the spine is rolling bone by bone all the way up. Make sure not to open up the knees, but keep them rather close together. And exhale, slowly release. So feel here, bone by bone, coming back down to the mat. Let's go again. Inhale, imprint the lower back, lift up the hip. Good, let's stay here. You can stay here, option 1. Option 2, you can interlock the fingers, straighten the arm and roll the shoulder blade. If you want to practice a little bit of inversion tonight, you can come into your Vatasana, shoulder stand, bringing your 2 hands to the lower back, and then 1 knee to the chest, and then the other one, so not even kicking here, so you can find a little inversion. Keep on breathing. So here, keeping the chin into your chest, really nice to stretch all your spine here. And eventually, even Alasana, plow pose, dropping here the feet all the way overhead. And you can interlock the fingers straight and there. Good, another deep breath. And to release, let's go mindfully step by step. You can use again the 2 hands to the lower back and roll vertebra by vertebra all the way back down, and let's hug again our knees into the chest and just roll side to side, giving your spine a massage. Good. And then eventually here, open up the 2 arms, maybe T-shape. If you don't have the space, you can bring here the 2 arms like a cactus as we did. And then as you exhale, dropping both knees to the right side, looking above the left shoulder. So here, enjoying a lying down spinal twist. Keep on breathing again. Just let it go, everything. Just enjoy here the gravity and the natural twist as you let go all your weight down to the mat. Good. And inhale, coming back to the center. Exhale as you drop both knees here to the left, looking above the right shoulder. Nice, completely let go. Keep on breathing deeply, just really long and mindful breath, feeling completely your lungs. And inhale, coming back to the center, final hug into the knees. You can lift up the shoulders, making kind of a little ball here. And then as you exhale, finally release, and you can roll to one side in order to find a comfortable seat. It could be cross-legged, it could be on the knees. And let's rest here, our hands on the knees. Take a few final deep breaths. You can close your eyes. Just observe for a second your breath, your pace, maybe your heart beating into your chest, your energy flowing up and down. And just observe your mind into the present moment, focused and completely relaxed. You can bring the 2 hands to the heart center. Take another deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, slowly bow down your head. Namaste. Everyone, thank you so much for practicing with me. Well done for taking part of this challenge. Today was day 16 already. So just a few more days to go. Hope you enjoy. Good luck for the one in quarantine. I'm with you guys, and I wish you a pleasant night. Bisous, have a good night. See you next time.